Now here's another big story I want to ask you about, Unkle Bang. Now, what do you think about this situation that's going down with Charleston White?
I don't think nothing about Charleston White. He's a weirdo. Like, he's weird. I think he asked for everything he's getting. Like, what situation you talking about him going to jail?
Yeah, Charleston White was recently arrested.
For what?
And he was charged. He was charged with, he was allegedly charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
On who? On who? They say it was Hustle Gang Cartel or what?
No, they said the guy Hustle Gang Cartel is actually celebrating the fact that he got arrested. I don't know.
Who did he assault? Did they say what the details or?
At first, I thought this was another troll job, or maybe something put out there, but it started to get reported by like real newspapers. So the Express Tribune put this out. Says Charleston White arrested in Texas on aggravated assault charges. Now, the details of the assault charges, they don't go into. They just talk about the fact that, he has a bunch of, crazy views or whatever, according to them, and that he just had a movie come out. But nobody gets into the nitty gritty of what happened. Now, they do mention the fact that in October, he had an animal cruelty charge and an aggravated assault charge which was a similar arrest, but nobody says who he allegedly assaulted. So who he allegedly aggravated assault charge was against, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I
don't feel no way about Charleston White. Charleston White, I donated, I met him. He jumped on me, tried to be my best friend. Like, hey man, we gonna get your son monetized. This is before I even got on the internet. He like, man, we gonna get you a channel, man. We gonna help you. He was trying to be my best friend. I was smiling in my face. You know what I think it was? The day before I met Charleston, he did an interview. He said, if I ever see a white boy sing, I'm gonna f him up or we him up. And it was the very next day I met him with Terrence Gangster Williams. And I met him and Dewberry. And I said the word, not with the ER, but like I always say, I'm not racist. I said the word more times than the movie Django, you heard me? So him and Dewberry wasn't saying about me saying it. So when I left, they had a problem with it. Why y'all ain't tell me nothing while I was there? Y'all seen that on my I go, this internet.
But to be honest, you're kind of racially ambiguous. You know what I'm saying? Like looking at you, somebody might just think you're a light-skinned black guy. You know what I mean?
Man, I'm from Lamar's Avenue. I'm a they been calling me since I was 5, bro. Ain't no way around it. I'm not gonna say a word that downgrades myself. So I'm not racist, bro. All my friends black.
Then there's that fine line where if somebody's Creole, it's just like they got black. You know what I'm saying?
I got Creole in my bloodline.
Yeah. So it's like it might have took him a minute to figure out things like, well, what's going on here? You know what I'm saying?
I'm Italian. I'm not just full whiteness with French, Creole, Italian. Like I'm not just like I'm a mutt. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a big dog too.
So do you feel like when it comes to Charleston White, do y'all have a good relationship after that?
I'm Charleston White, man. Niggas called me back, cussing me out. I'm calling the FBI for terroristic threats on you and Gangster Williams. Like, what you talking about, man? I just donated to your children's organization. What you talking about, nigga? Trying to get, I ain't gonna say what I did, but I put together something for a couple people here. I'm not gonna say what I did. I ain't the type of ain't like you, homeboy. You know what I'm talking about. I ain't like you. I don't do it. You know what I'm talking to. You know who paid for that interview. Nigga.
Now I gotta go on record and say, man, Dewberry, Charleston White, I like them dudes, man. I really do, man.
I like Dewberry. I think Dewberry's straight. I think Charleston is with a big mouth.
Yeah, I like dude, man. I do.
I talked to OG Sane on the phone the other day, you know what I'm saying? He said, I talked to Charleston because we were going to do something, but ain't nothing, like, I work with him on here because, you know what I'm saying, that's the internet, but as far as hanging like that, I don't respect his morals, principles, anything he stand for. You getting on here yelling King Von, so you that. You wouldn't tell neither one of them dudes that they were alive. And you know that, Charleston. But free Charleston White, because I wish jail no man. Free Charleston.
Now that's solid. That is solid, man. Nah, I appreciate that. All right, man. So next, I wanted to ask you this, man. I wanted to get into this whole big homie Cece situation. Now, we kind of danced around it, but I really want to, set this up as a question. So you have this guy who's blowing up, man, on a lot of platforms by the name of Big Homie Cece, security guard, got a lot of stories from the past, doing security work and stuff like that. And now he's into it with Whack 100 and Loose Cannon, man. They allegedly were supposed to run down on him when they seen him, but they seen him and we saw the video and nobody ran down on him. It looked like a friendly encounter.
That looked like a peace treaty.
Afterwards, both parties go their separate ways. Then they go on social media and they're attacking each other. The one's like, yo, you said you run down, you didn't. The other's like, oh, you went.
Okay, not to cut you off. Same situation with me and Charleston White. When I see him in person, it's all love. But when you get away, man, you bitch. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
When me and Charleston was face to face, he was trying to shake my hand 100 times. Come on, you want to take? You want me to show you some pictures of me and Charleston together?
Yeah, you can send them and I can actually post it.
Yeah, I'm gonna send some pictures of me and Charleston together. I was like, sweetheart, look, I had some millions in my pocket, and I had weighed like 100 pounds bigger than I was, because I'm naturally tall and skinny all my life. But during COVID, I was drinking syrup and just eating at the best restaurants. I was a millionaire, and I gained like 100 pounds. I wasn't working out, just drinking pints of syrup, pint at the pint, blunt at the blunt. So I got big, I gained 100 pounds, which I went got in the gym and lost that, you know what I'm saying? I lost 110 pounds in three and a half months, you know what I'm saying? Real big boy, you heard me? But a week 9 can't do that. But man, I'm ADHD. What was the question again? I'm sorry, I got off track.
It was about Big Homie Cece.
Oh yeah, big Homie Cece. Everything he's telling you is real. I just got off the phone with Big Homie Cece, you heard me? And man, me and Cece been putting some together, bro. Cece not lying about them dudes all work for the federal government. People don't know Adam 22's uncle is Bill Clinton. Not his real uncle, but his daddy's best friend. This man, and Bill Clinton's wife is Hillary still got a lot of power. Man, these people are really got the elites behind them. No Jumper and everybody that worked for them got the elites behind them, bro. Look at me. I'm not playing, bro. This came from lawyers. This comes from people in entertainment. But too many people said it for it not to be true. Too many reliable sources. Bro, Adam, you are a federal agent. You heard me?